I'll just
Yeah.
see how people react, ordering a drink at the bar, Jupiter's, something like that. I wish it infected my day-to-day life.
Nerd Reactor, roll out.
Graham, how's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good, good. Yeah. So Spartacus, House of Ashur, and then also you, just
Yes.
someone that I feel like larger than life, imposing, being in this show.
Yeah.
Very fitting. So for you, did you have any just reservations, or were you like, yeah, I'm that in my element?
Oh, no reservations at all. I'm a huge fan of Stephen's writing. Love the language he uses, that cadence, that semi-Shakespearean style. Love that. I love the original show, and I love ancient Rome. So there was no difficulty at all. And also, Stephen was kind enough to have written this part for me, and so it would have been extremely rude to not do it. But I loved it. I loved it. I love the different aspects to the character. I loved the emotional side to the character that slowly gets revealed throughout the season, and the usual things that you could possibly come to expect from me as well.
Oh yeah. And like in your previous projects, you've been like very active in terms of like action. And with this one, it
Yeah,
continues on,
I
especially in
know.
the yeah,
Madness.
third the third episode, there is a quote unquote oneer. So
Yeah.
what was that like?
That was yeah, we trained hard for that. We did train hard for it. There was a moment in it where I was lying face down in the dirt, just blood, mud, all the rest of it. And I just thought to myself, what on earth are you doing? This is crazy. At the time I was 63, and you feel it, you feel it. It's a little different from when you were 43. And so, but listen, uh, to have the opportunity to do that physical stuff, I'll keep doing it as long as I possibly can because it's like being a kid. I mean, that's the only way I can describe it. You,
Oh
you grew up doing this stuff. I used to play ancient Rome when I was a child, and now I get to do it while people are filming me, and it's a fantastic gift.
oh yeah. And another thing, like just this show is just it's crazy. There's like the spiciness and then the gore and the violence. I was wondering for you, like being on that set, are you ever used to it? Or is it just like once you keep, going on the set day by day, it's like, yeah, it's
Yeah,
fine.
well, I mean, it's funny because when you watch something, it gives a different impression because it's edited together. But when you're in it, when you walk onto the set, there's always way more humor than you can imagine in these sort of situations because there's a there's an absurdity about what you're doing because you're portraying, people being beheaded, you're portraying, all of this stuff, but you're also very admiring of their technical abilities, the people that make that happen. It's so incredible what they do. And we as viewers kind of take it for granted, stunts, visual effects, practical effects, all of that sort of stuff. But when you're watching it happen, you're just filled with admiration. So no, there was never a moment where I felt uncomfortable or difficult or anything. I just thought it was amazing, amazing.
And I guess like after the many times on set, has the dialogue, the language, has that affected you in how you talk on a regular day life? Like by the
Well,
gods.
yeah, Jupiter's. Um,
Yeah.
no, I've managed to resist, but now you mention it, I think maybe I'll throw it in a couple of times today later on. I'll just
Yeah.
see how people react, ordering a drink at the bar, Jupiter's, something like that. I wish it infected my day-to-day life, but sadly not. But I am now going to try and do that. I promise you. Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll
So
probably take
some
me the
fan
rest
would
of
be like, their eyes will light up like, oh, I know that.
the Yeah, yeah.
And I guess the because there's the violence and then the just the spiciness level, the dialogue, but also just being able to just be on the set of just like what you mentioned, like you love the ancient Rome aspect.
Yeah.
So has that inspired you to just research
Oh,
again more?
well, I mean, I was a big student of ancient Rome anyway. It was one of the things that really attracted me to doing it. Uh, I think there's a Roman inside all of us, really. that we can connect to, and that there are more similarities with that world than we think. We're closer to Rome than we imagine in terms of who we are, our motivations. We dress differently, we talk differently, but deep down we're just the same. And that's the great thing about doing historical stuff, is that through that lens of history, you're able to reveal the present and the truth about the world that you live in. And that's definitely something that this show does.
But Graham, that's all the time I have. I just want to say gratitude and yeah, can't
Thank
wait for everyone to
you.
watch it. Yeah.
Jupiter's
Jupiter's